Hey guys, it's Janai, otherwise known as Happy Mail Obsessed. I have a completely different video today. I've kind of mentioned it a few times. I just wasn't really sure that it was something that should be discussed, but a little background is, if you don't know, I am 33 years old and I have 3 children, 2 of which are a year and under, so things are always crazy. I am definitely obsessed with paper crafting. I do also like sew blankets, and I like making like projects around the house and things like that with wood. And yeah, the problem that I run into is that I'm easily persuaded to purchase everything and anything that anybody else is purchasing, and you guys, it gets really expensive. I think it was back in January I calculated how much I had spent on postage, and it was almost $700, and so it really got me thinking about how much I spend on paper crafting supplies and for my hobby. And so I didn't go back to last year's because I probably would be upset with myself, and so I started kind of keeping track of what I spend since the beginning of the year. And you guys, I'm averaging right around between $400 and $800 a month, and that is just insane. It's insane, you guys. And so I really am trying to rein that in. And long story short is that I want to be completely debt-free, including our mortgage, by the end of 2022, excuse me. And we already own one home that we have as a rental. We paid that off, and so I really want to focus on getting everything paid off and being debt-free, you guys, so that I'm setting a good example for my children. I know that it's kind of hard, but I think that the main problem is that obviously I'm spending like basically a mortgage amount or a car payment amount on paper crafting every month. And so moving forward in April, I am giving myself a budget, and I'm going to stick to it. I'm really going to try hard. I'm setting myself a budget of $200, and I'm going to see how that goes. But I did want to share with you guys what I have started doing since the beginning of the year. I did get a really inexpensive planner from Amazon, and I'm not going to give you the details of like my finances and whatnot, but I'm just keeping track of all of our expenses and income and all of that, because I'm just used to just, you know, putting my debit card information in and checking out. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to know where my money is going, and like I said, so that I can become debt-free. So I've been following Dave Ramsey on Facebook and all of that, and I've essentially started using cash envelopes for things that I know that I'm going to be spending money on. And then I've also set up sinking funds. And so this binder right here, that's like a hollow binder, I got this off of Amazon. It was really inexpensive. I think it was like $12, and it is like a binder. And so I did make some cash envelopes. If you aren't familiar what those are or what sinking funds are, I would highly recommend checking out Dave Ramsey. And so these are the little envelopes that I've made, and essentially I'm going to take the money that I allocate towards each envelope and put it in here. So I have crafty crap. And then I have car maintenance. This one right here, I haven't done a pink thing in the front. I have groceries, fuel, habits, which is like rock stars, my husband's chew, things like that. And then dining out, home. Again, I need to put like a pink paper right here. And then this one right here is for animals. I need to do the vinyl. I believe this is animals. Yeah, so we have chickens, an outdoor cat, dogs. We've had a horse. We're getting pigs. And then back here is where I keep like money that I need to deposit. So I think right now there's like $700 I need to deposit. And essentially I'm really hoping that this will help me stay on track. I just remember my parents saying keeping up with the Joneses. You guys, I don't want to do that in paper crafting. I'm very good at saving money and budgeting and everything else, but when it comes to paper crafting, you guys, it's like all common sense just goes out the door. I mean, it just flies out. And I know that a lot of us feel like that too, and so I hope this isn't like an awkward video, but like I said, maybe it'll inspire somebody to, you know, set themselves a budget and actually stay to it. I know it's really, really, really hard. So this binder is actually for my sinking funds, and basically a sinking fund is something that you know that you're going to spend money on. So for this one, I did clothes, Christmas, holidays. So this is like for Easter, 4th of July, Thanksgiving. Right now it has money in there for Easter, birthdays, and then property taxes is for our rental. We don't have a mortgage anymore because it's paid off, so we pay it. And then Alicia, if you know, if you follow me on Instagram, then you know that I have been selling labels and things like that to, and she created some items so that she could save to go towards her piggy fund. You guys, she's done really good. I think she has like, she has $400 in here. This does include a weekly allowance that I put in there for her for doing her chores. And then this one right here, again, I need to do a vinyl label, but this one is home maintenance and repairs. And then I have a 52-week saving challenge, but I did pause that because I took all of the money out of our savings and I paid off debt. And like I said, that is my main focus. So yeah, but basically, like I said, this is my plan. I'm hoping that this works. And that I get a little bit better about not impulsively buying, because I just get so frustrated because I buy all of these things and then a year later I'm finally using it. So it doesn't really make sense to be spending the money that I spend and then it not getting used like immediately. But yeah, that is my plan. So you guys, I challenge you to set yourself a budget and stick to it and see how close you can get to it. I'm going to make sure I watch like my Amazon spending, AliExpress, you know, all of my online orders. Basically, I don't shop in a store because we don't have anything. So for me, it's really easy. But yeah, so I hope this was... I challenge you guys. Let's do this. I mean, I think we can all do it together. We don't have to, you know, have every single thing that comes out on the market and everything else, because I know it gets really overwhelming. I have so many people tell me that, you know, they don't have any more room to store the products that they're buying, and, you know, that they do feel like they have to get the latest and greatest and all of that. You guys, your old Maggie Holmes Simple Stories, I mean, heck, if you like Graphic 45, they're just as good now as they were a year ago or 2 years ago. Use what you have. We don't have to have everything that's new. And yes, that is the pot calling the kettle black, because I did just buy the new Maggie Holmes collection. I'm going to order the new Paige Evans collection. I did get the new Obed Marshall collection. But like I said, this is really just me trying to keep myself in check, because this girl wants to pay off her mortgage and be debt-free so that, you know, I don't know. I think it'll be a really good feeling. Anyways, so if you want to follow along, we can keep each other in check about not breaking our budget, or, you know, whatever you allocate towards your hobby. And yeah. Anyways, you guys, that is my budgeting. Like I said, I do plan on giving myself $200 a month. That is a drastic decrease in what I spend on the average, but I think that if I try really hard, you guys, I've got so much stuff that I can do this. I can do it. I can. Okay, so April 1st, my $200 budget kicks in. I will no longer be spending almost $800 a month certain months. I mean, you guys, that is out of control. Anyways, if you guys hung around to hear me ramble about my budgeting and everything else, or if you have any questions about Dave Ramsey and about the envelopes and the sinking funds and all of that, leave me a message down below, or feel free to DM me on Instagram, and I will definitely respond Anyways, I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.